I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Back to get wrecked. All respect to those who break their neck to keep their hopes in check. Cause though they sweat a brother majorly. And I don't know why your girl keeps paging me. She tell me that she needs me. Cries when she leaves me. And every time she sees me, she squeeze me. Lady, take it easy.
He fell out with them. He wanted me to fall out with them, and I wouldn't do it. And that's when we started beefing. And then that's when we come to find out whole time he was talking with me. He was soliciting nudes from the blind ladies in the group.
Oh,
He
bitch,
was
I
messing
remember
with the,
that Helen Keller bitch. Yeah, I remember that you said that Helen Keller bitch. Yeah.
yeah. So we had So we had a couple ladies join the group, and they were blind. Well, one wasn't blind. One was a bulldagger, and the other two was blind. And one of the blind ladies was African. Yes, keeper. Yes, keeper. Yes, that's the story. Um, so yeah, he basically the blind lady stopped coming around in the room, and we were trying to figure out what's going on. So my bro, the bull Lucky, he basically went because he was like the leader of the group. Luck was the leader, so he went and he started asking like he was like, "Yo, Laura, like what happened?" type shit. Now I was with him when this happened because we ended up getting Laura to come in the room with us like a private or whatever. And we like, yo, Laura, what's going on? Like, why you don't want to come in the rooms no more? Like, what happened? And she was like that Todd was harassing her in her back channels. Now I know a lot of y'all are like, how the fuck was she getting back channels if she blind? So if you're blind, they have it where you can set up Clubhouse because there's a whole blind community called the Peanuts, Wallahi, and they will whoop your ass in a versus battle, and they're gonna cheat. Um, but basically, when you're blind on Clubhouse, everything like the phone and stuff talks to you. Like it literally talks to you. So whatever he was putting in her back channel was being said from the phone. And Todd real country and he don't know how to spell. So he was like basically like he was soliciting her for nudes. Like if y'all thought the read alongs I did with me in Detroit messages with Medusa and the conductor was funny. If I did a read along with me and Todd messages, y'all would be on the floor because he's really like he really don't know how to type, but he really be saying some crazy shit. But basically, he was basically at first he was talking to Laura like a friend, and then he was basically trying to tell Laura like he wanted to see her coochie. And I'm like, how you want to see her coochie before she see it? Type shit. Not trying to be funny. Or lie. I'm not trying to.
Why did
I'm,
somebody just put in a Discord somewhere that you doing a room about too?
no, please. Why y'all told him that? Now he's.
No,
Oh
I
my
don't. It's in
god.
the trolls Discord. I'm finna send it to you
Oh
right now.
my
Y'all some messy,
god.
dirty motherfuckers. This room
Oh
ain't even
my
about that
god.
nigga. This
See,
room
this
ain't even
why I've ever
about
said
that
the
nigga. But I
stuff.
got you. I'm finna find your Discord right now.
Oh my
Oh, and
goodness.
you hold on, screenshot. Got
I'm
you.
telling you, he gonna lose another dog. He starts talking to me again. I'm not arguing with that old ass nigga no more. Um, but yeah, so basically we ended
Motherfucker.
up finding out that he wanted Laura to send her, send him coochie pictures. And again, like I said, I'm not being funny, but in my mind, when Laura's telling me this story, I'm just like, can we get the messages when he asks for phone? I don't think I have messages of him asking me that. The only thing I had Detroit and phone 4K asking for that. I don't think I had. I could go back and see. I could go back and see, but he doesn't operate like that. He operated through email. Like everything was through email. So if he wanted like pictures and stuff, it would go through the email. So he would make me send it through email, not a phone, not a text. It would have to be emails. I thought that was pretty weird too, but I just figured he was old. So I figure old dudes use emails. I don't know. Don't give me the line. I don't nigga, so I don't know. Um,
Girl, he probably had a wife or some shit.
he ain't got no okay, no, he didn't have a wife. What happened was he had a girlfriend and the girl okay. It's so much. Yeah, he an email bandit. It's so much
But
to his
hold
story.
on. But like, that's my favorite girl.
No, it's so much to his story because he did a lot of things and there was like a lot going on. Because he did have a girlfriend who was living with him, and then she had a son. Like he don't have any kids. So he had a
But bitch,
girlfriend.
hold on, BZ, wait, hold on, BZ. I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck he asked a blind lady to say Gucci.
He asked both of them though, and he bought
Bitch,
the
she
other blind.
can't even see her own
No,
coochie. She
it get
don't
a
even know
little
how to prop up the phone to take a
it get
picture of her
I'm
no,
coochie.
it
trying
gets
not to
sinister
laugh
because
because I don't want to go to hell. This is
he asked
oh,
both of them. Oh, let me just get
Y'all
this out.
niggas be so fucking
Let me get this
horny.
out. Let me get this out. Let me get this out because you're hollering. You're gonna holler a little more. He basically asked both the blind ladies. Well, Laura was African. She wasn't with that, but Stephanie really didn't mind. And I don't know how she got him the coochie pics, but she got him the coochie pics, bitch. I don't know who took them. And then he ended up sending her a rose. Um, don't ask me how the blind lady was gonna use the rose. Certain things I cannot explain in this story, but I want y'all to know it happened. Um, so that did happen. So he did get coochie pics from one of the blind ladies, but it wasn't the African girl. But we wouldn't know that he was even trying to get the coochie pictures from the blind ladies. We didn't ask them. So we had to ask them. Child, let me tell you, this is really, really season one of Clubhouse. This is before I got to the dark side, so I don't have any clips. I don't have no replays. I don't have nothing. I wish I did. I wish I did, but bitch, I didn't. So okay, but yeah, that's how I found out. So he basically said he had a girlfriend. I'll just get y'all the whole story, cut clean and dry. He basically said he had a living girlfriend. She had a son, but she ended up getting a job opportunity in Colorado, and he didn't want to move to Colorado. She didn't want to lose the job opportunity, so he ended up letting her go to Colorado with the baby, and she was supposed to come back or whatever. She ends up never coming back, and she ends up leaving him for a white man. Um, so when he got left for the white man, he was in a real vulnerable state, and then he had lost like some family members or whatever. So he was in a real vulnerable state. So I really felt bad for him. So and you know, with him losing his girlfriend, and then you know his people dying on him, I was like, you know, I was trying to be a helping hand, you know, that shoulder for him to cry on. Um, and I guess that kind of bit me in the ass because maybe I shouldn't have did that, honestly. Because then when I be a shoulder to cry on, you know, things happen, I guess. So it was cool at first, but yeah, so once he started harassing the well, it really started with the bitch Miss D. Before we even got to the blind ladies, it started with the bitch Miss D. We thought the bitch was a bulldyker. We thought she was gay. None of the niggas was trying to fuck with her, or so I thought. But come to find out, Todd started getting into it with niggas over her. And I'm like, I'm not really knowing what's going on. You know, I'm like little sis, so they don't tell me everything. Like I have to catch up to these things. So I come in the room. Who was he getting into? I think he was getting into it with Dale. Dale over there on the honey ENT side too. He was. I don't know if Dale's still over there, but yeah, Dale, good dude, good brother. One of my big bros. Dale was the businessman, like he was a real deal OG, like for real. He had shit going on. So I'm guessing he found out she was talking to Dale. He thought she was talking to Dale, but he wanted to flip this wig. Oh no, we didn't even get to Mika yet. Don't worry, I'm gonna get to Mika. I'm gonna get to Mika because he played me with Mika. He played me. When I tell y'all he played me with Mika, he played me like a fiddle with Mika, baby. I was appalled. We're gonna get to that. So, boom. He thank you. There go my brother Moses. He used to get us in all he used to get Moses in all type of shit. Because Moses used to try to be the voice of reason. Moses was always the mediator. So he would always try to be the voice of reason until he couldn't be the voice of reason no more because Todd was just doing wild shit. So mind you, him and Dale arguing. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, why the fuck is he arguing with Dale about being in Miss D inbox? What the fuck is he mad about her about Dale talking to Miss D for? Then I forgot who else was in Miss D fucking inbox. Who else? Who else? I cannot remember this. Trying to think. I don't want to be wrong. Oh, I think it wasn't OJ and it wasn't Blue. Was it Scotty? It was either Scotty. I think it was Scotty. Who else? I'm trying to think because we had a lot of niggas in that group. Oh. It was a lot of people in that group. So I'm still trying to remember. But it was another dude. She was in. They was DMing each other, but it wasn't nothing like that. But he thought it. Be careful, mama. He thought it was something like that. So when he started finding out that they was DMing her, he started going crazy, which I can imagine because he used to ask me like, "Oh, them niggas be in your DM? Them niggas be in?" Now he wouldn't be referring to Jug, the Bull Lucky, Moses, or Dale because he knows that them the bros like it ain't nothing like that. But he was more so referring to like the new people like Domo, Scotty, King. What was the other nigga name? Because we had a couple new niggas. OJ Blue. Well, OJ and Blue wasn't new because they kind of started with us too. They came early too. But and these was some of these people. Most of these people are people he brought over here. So it was kind of weird that you're asking me about your friend. But you were asking me about your friends. So
What's up?
what cousin?
What you got? What you playing? You about to play clips?
No, no, no. I'm telling them a story right now. I ain't got no
Oh.
clips. This is before clipping, replays, and all of that, cousin Kenny. This is when niggas wasn't even. So boom. So come to find out. So boom. A burner account on Instagram DMs me. And when they DM me, they gave me a picture of him, his full name. They was like, he's a rapist. Da da da. You need to stay away from him. Um, give me his address, gave me his arrest record, all type of stuff. They was like, you need to stay away from him. He a rapist. I'm like, bitch, what? Now mind you, I got the DM, Luck got the DM, and I think it was either Luck got the DM for sure, and I think Jug got it too. So we all get the DM. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, who the fuck y'all think this is? So look like, man, that gotta be Miss D. That gotta be that bitch Miss D. He was like, I don't know what the fuck him and this bitch got going on, but I ain't with that weird ass shit they on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is she calling this nigga a rapist and what's going on? I was like, we need to look into this nigga. Now mind you, this nigga been doxing everybody else, but we never thought to dox the nigga because he like, he one of our people. But now we like, well damn, what the fuck do you and this bitch got going on? And maybe we need to dox this nigga and see what the fuck he got going on because there's something going on. So boom. We dox him. So when we dox him, two and two ain't adding up. This nigga got like 23 charges, right? Nigga never did no jail time. So he be over there telling whacking them he done been to prison and all that. That man never been to jail, bro. Like he's never, I don't know what type of snitching he doing in Louisiana, but he doesn't sit in jail for none of the shit that we seen him get arrested for. He didn't go to jail for. There's no record of him doing time for none of these charges. We like, yo, is this nigga a fucking federal informant? And the whole time he's sitting around us. So now we all looking at the nigga weird. At this point, at this point, the nigga's a liar, and we don't know if this nigga working for the Fed. I also gotta remind you, he was on a whack hate train. He didn't fuck with whack. When we had a room and we invited whack in our room, that nigga was so mad. He was cursing us out so bad in the background, calling us all type of pussy niggas for having whack on our stage. But mind you, we was doing a productive business room when we asked whack to come because it was a business room. It wasn't like it was no bullshit room. And shit, we didn't like whack either, but we doing a business room if that's good for our club and that's good for our brand. Like we were literally building a podcast, all type of shit for our club. So we were just trying to do, the networking thing. You hear me? So boom. Now, everybody be wondering, me and Mika good now. I love Mika down. I love Mika down. But in the beginning, which this is a sidebar story to the Todd story, because I have to give y'all the background of me and Mika. Mika used to be with Bullis Gotti. A lot of us used to be around Bullis Gotti. I used to be around Bullis Gotti before I knew the nigga was a bitch ass nigga and found out he was gay. Because the nigga LaRoons was lit. If you know, you know. If you was here during that side on our side of Clubhouse, Bullets had the biggest rooms over there at the time from that YouTube shit. Him and Big Chuck. They had the biggest rooms because of the YouTube shit. Can't lie. So, boom. So at first, Bullets had a little bitch name. What was her name? Cece. That's how I remember her. Cece. She was a little school teacher, all that. So she was one of his moderators. Now at the time, it wasn't a lot of dick and pussy business other than Dark Side having like dick and pussy business going on Clubhouse. But on that side of Clubhouse, it wasn't a lot of dick and pussy business. Or I didn't know because at that time I'm very young. So at that time when I was on Clubhouse, I think I was like 25, 20, 25, 24, 25. So I'm young. So all of these people are older than me. Just putting this into account. So I don't get into older grown folk business. Boom. So one day Cece comes to me and she's like, oh my goodness. Hey Tati. She's like, oh my goodness. You know, I think Bullets is trying to dox me. Da 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 da. I'm like, Cece, what you mean? Okay, and then back then I was a professional bodyguard, but that's neither here nor there. So back then, so she like, yeah, I think Bullets trying to dox me, all this and that. I can't believe this nigga. I'm like, okay, what's going on? What you mean? Why would he try to dox you? She's like, oh, cause ever since he brought this bitch Mika around, you know what I'm saying? He been acting real different with me. I'm like, what do you mean he acting different with you? Y'all not friends? She was like, no, me and Bullets ain't no motherfucking friends. She's like, me and Bullets talk. She was like, I be sending Bullets money for shit, buying him lunch and shit. I forgot it was something he said he needed like $300 for. She sent it to him. Maya, she green, she a school teacher, she ain't got no kids type shit. She basically trying to build Bullets up, but she fuck with the nigga too. So it's like she not only is she buying his shit for like his YouTube, his platform, mics, all this shit, but she also making sure like his rooms was running copacetically. Like she was fucked up about him. But granted, Mika looked better. Way better than her. So boom. Him and Cece start getting into it. Getting into it. At the time, I ain't have this club. I had the Black Excellence Group. Don't ask me why I had a club called the Black Excellence Group, and ain't nothing was black and excellent coming out that motherfucker. It was always drama out. Don't judge me, bitch. It just happened. We used to have Meezy Red Table Talk. So Cece comes to get me. She like, I want to do a room. I'm going up on levels. I mean, I'm going. Why I say levels? Levels talk about me. He better not be. I'm going up on Bullets. Da da da. So I make the room for her. I'm like, all right. Boom. She go up on Bullets. Now, so this dumb bitch, you can't go up on a nigga and then still think you about to go parlay in his room, ho. That's not how this works. This stupid bitch goes back in Bullet's room. She gets packed up by Mika. This bitch comes and gets me. Understand, in my bio, season 1, if you have known me since season 1, in my bio, it said, I will be your professional bodyguard, $150. CC came and sent me that $150 and told me to go pack Mika the fuck up. And I did what the fuck I was paid to do. And that is how me and Mika started beefing. So it really wasn't never nothing that Mika did to me. I was paid to go do her ass in. And at that time, I ain't gonna play with nobody $150. So I had to do what I had to do. Circle forward. Circle forward. So now Miss D done got kicked out the whip. We done forgave Todd for the 50th time in a row. Cause we forgave Todd a lot of times for the things that he did. He did a lot of fucked up shit, and we would still forgive him. We forgive him for the 50th time in a row. Um, Now Mika, this is when Mika is going through it with Wack, and this is when Mika started her show. Huh? Hmm? Hold on, y'all.
Something is truly wrong with this girl. And I love it. Hey everybody, and while we're taking this quick break, welcome to the Meezy Lake Show. And the title of the day is Wait a Motherfucking Minute. We've been talking about like freaky horny fuck lists and fuck a lot of shit. A lot of shit's been going on in this room. The replays are gonna be crazy.
Okay, I'm back. So boom. So Mika started doing her own thing, Mika's Cocktails. If y'all remember Mika's Cocktails, that was a big ass club. She used Wack, had Wack build her shit up as she was supposed to. And then when her and Wack started beefing, she really didn't need the nigga no more because she had so many niggas up under her to do whatever the fuck she needed them to do. What I'm not knowing is Todd is included. But this is so boom. So Todd comes to me one day. He like, hey, Meezy me, because that's what he called me, Meezy me. He like, hey, Meezy me, I need you to do something for me. I said, what's up? He said, I know you don't like old girl, right? This is how he presented to me. He said, I know you don't like old girl, right? I said, who was old girl? He said, Mika. I said, yeah, I don't like Mika. You know that. I don't like Mika. I never lied and said I didn't. I don't like her. You know I don't like her. He like, yeah, I know you don't like her and all. He like, but I just need you to be cordial with her. He's like, because she going to start coming around. I said, so why do I got to start being cordial with her because she's going to start coming around? I said, why do I have to be cordial with her? Give me a specific reason. Because if the bitch want to come around, she want to come around, but I don't like the bitch, so why do I got to be cordial with her? This is what I'm asking him. So he like, oh, no, you got to be cordial with her because that's Domo girl. Domo is one of the brothers. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, if that's his bitch, bet. I ain't cool. I'll store the bitch out type shit. So boom. She start coming over there. We start going to her shit. You know, everything's cool. Until one day, it was the shit that popped off between Wack and Jay Prince. With the whole Big Meech tapes and the white lady and her fucking holding the tapes. A Big Meech story when she went to interview him in the jail. It was a whole fucking debacle. If you don't know the backstory, I know the backstory, but I ain't finna get into the backstory of Wack and Jay Prince. Y'all ain't about to stress me out with that. Boom. So OJ and Blue is from Texas. They in our group, they from Texas. So they fuck with Jay Prince. Like they stood on what they said. Like we fuck with that nigga type shit. So the room and they was having a room in Mika's cocktails and they were discussing Jay Prince shit. So Wack came in there on his big bully shit and thought he was about to come be big bully and bully fucking OJ. And OJ was like, man, nigga, you got me fucked up. So him and OJ get into it a little bit. He drops OJ to the good. Meek in there, everybody's understanding that she don't fuck with this nigga like that. So why is he even coming in your room, taking over the room? So when that happened, and Todd sat up there and he didn't say nothing for OJ, and then lied for Wack when we was trying to get the business clear, and basically said that it was OJ's fault. That at that point, we, that's when we learned that maybe truly and surely he could be possibly trying to be a professional dick hoster for Wack. This is when that finally set in because out of all the shit you talked about Wack, for you not to say nothing was pretty weird. So, boom, we kick him out. He goes where? Cocktails with Mika. So we just thinking he went there because, you know, Domo over there, even though Domo still fuck with us, Domo didn't cut us off. He still fuck with us heavy. Just, we don't fuck with Todd. Now, mind you, he told me Mika was Domo's girl type shit. Then, me and him get into the argument or whatever, you know, about me not switching up on the bros. That's when the dog get killed, blase blah. I don't find out till after the whole situation with the dog and shit. That whole time he told me Mika was talking to Domo. Whole time it was him talking to Domo. I mean, it was him talking to Mika, getting coochie pics out of Mika, and sending her $300 for baby graduations, bitch. So whole time you asked me to be friendly with your bitch, even though I was supposed, you know. So again, this is why I don't even never feel bad about killing the dog. Bitch, fuck him and that dog. Cause bitch, you was playing with me on levels you didn't have to play with me, and you was too old to be playing with me on them type of levels.
So how did you kill the dog? When we trying to figure out that bitch, how did you kill the dog though?
So he's in Louisiana. I
Mm-hmm.
had his address, cause he's a mechanic. So I just doxed him, his mechanic name, and I found his address because he fixed the cars at his house. Um, y'all know all my family's in the South, all my people's in the South. I have niggas in Louisiana who love me really bad. And he old, so it's like I wasn't gonna get him beat up because he old and he ain't got like no kids and shit. So I was just like, go shoot the dog type shit. And that's what they went and did. And then when it happened, He said, I just seen, he texted me. I still had a text message. He said, I seen the people you sent to my house. I'm scared for my life. I'm going to leave you alone. That's how I got him to leave me alone. I needed him to leave me alone. So that's what I did for him to leave me alone. And I knew which dog was his favorite. And I specifically told him to get that dog because that was his favorite dog. So he shouldn't have pushed me. He pushed me to doing that. He started go talk crazy. Talk about he was going to kill me. One thing you don't do, don't tell me you're going to kill me. Because you tell me you're going to kill me, I'm going to kill you. In the real world, I'm going to do something, bitch. And plus, it was either him or I was going to get his mama ass whooped. And I really didn't want to beat Miss Gail ass. So I'm like, fuck it. Now remember, I think he a federal informant. So I can't have nobody go do nothing to him. He might call the feds. Shit. I already think he the police. So I ain't want the nigga to call the police. Okay. I ain't want, not y'all said I was doing the rude boy side. No. No. So I don't even, at all. Out of all my clubhouse storylines, Todd I always have to tell the story of Todd. I think it's just specifically because of the dog. But he's not the worst one I had on here. He really not. I've had worse domesticals. Y'all just don't know. So I keep him on the back end. But if y'all would have seen what I did on the Jacksonville side, y'all be quite amazed. Because on the Jacksonville side, baby, I did some things. My ex pissed me off. I slept with homeboy. Can't find out till you get on Clubhouse. Child, it was a time, bitch. It was a time. I was angry. And I be having stories for days because shit be happening. And when shit be happening, it just be happening to me. Shoot. I'm gonna always have a story because stuff always oddly happen to me. And I always oddly be okay with the things that happen to me. Don't judge me. But after having the two baby daddies that I have, the first two, not the last one. Well, he's a good man, Sienna. But the first two baby daddies took me through a lot of situations that had made me ready for life at a young age. So that's why now in the middle, I just be playing because real life, that them things don't happen. That's why I ain't care about the other boy. I ain't care about Richard Pryor because I knew Richard Pryor was never gonna do nothing. Like if he would have took it to real life, it would have been really bad. Because we know each other like that. Like we know each other on a different type of level, as far as like we know each other as like parents and stuff. So that's why I didn't want to take it off the internet with Pac-Man to respectfully, because like it's different if I know your mom and you don't know my mom, but like that nigga really met my mom. So it was like, I ain't finna play with no nigga that really met my mama type shit. Couldn't do that. So, oh, how we got put out of Trick Daddy room. That was Tad's fault. That was Tad. Okay. I'm still blocked by Trick Daddy to this day because of my cousin Tabitha and because of Big Die. When y'all see Big Die, she be up here beamed up. She the reason why I can't go back in Trick Daddy room because these bitches wanted to tell the man that his fucking face looked like a fucking leather couch and his music was fucking trash. And ever since then, I ain't been able to go back to fucking see Trick Daddy then, bitch. And I be hurt every fucking time, bitch. Be hurt every time. Cause I ain't say he looked like a leather couch. I was just with them bitches. I was just with him. I was just with him. They did. And then they told that man he had that shit. Y'all know how he feel. Cause he got lupus. So you know how he feel when somebody tell him he got that shit and he know he just got lupus and shit. So yeah, they fucked that up for me, child. I could go back over there though, boy. I couldn't. And then I couldn't go to the Palm Beach side because I told how one nigga be getting all the money from the fucking transformers and the punks. And he said it wasn't nothing wrong with getting $1,000 from a training. And then I found out Carmelita said, I don't know if it was really Carmelita or Mayo. One of them bitches sent that nigga $1,000. And we could never get the business clear. But yeah, I done did some things over there. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta do two things at once because there's some Facebook drama going on right now, bitch. And when I tell y'all, I can't even give y'all the full grasp of the story because y'all not gonna understand. But I want to be in the drama because it's my baby daddy, baby mama. That's my baby daddy friend, baby mama. And I always told my baby daddy friend that his baby mama wasn't shit, right? But nigga ain't want to believe me. And now his baby mama out here getting dogged by a nigga I used to mess with a long time ago. I could have told her the nigga wasn't shit, but that ain't my place. That ain't my place. And I wouldn't be getting put out the house at 2 o'clock in the morning by a little dick nigga, but that's her. That ain't me. Ain't no, first of all, nobody can put me out of no. Okay, just answer this. Cause they already on Facebook with it. And my sister done told me the story. So I can tell it now. So my sister told me the story.
Let me hold you. What is this? Is that Satan? Sweet.
Hold you down like a real friend.
Some madness
I'm trying to show
and
you
badness.
like somebody like you
Combination.
should be living. Oh,
Yeah.
baby, you can never
Hey.
go wrong. Never.
Grr. On morning side, got no stick in the ride. If I take flicks with the guys, I gotta put emojis over like 3 faces, cause the feds can't see those eyes. People I shouldn't be beside. When I was an actor, they would go Stratford just to sell food on Bieber's side. Plenty reasons why I'm this way, my girl, that's just one reason why. I seen you around at Soto with no plan, baby. You love all some idiot guys. Obedient guys, jokers and comedian guys. You know I'm like 6'2" in the right shoe, love, but you love all some medium guys. I wanna keep you on the beach till 6 a.m. so you see sunrise. Seen you from the stage in the 100s, these must be eagle eyes. Pressing against me, thinking about entry, know you could tell it's a decent size. You wanna know the real me, girl, so you wanna see deep inside. If Chubbs has on a Chanel side bag, you don't wanna see him reach inside. But we know some demon guys with jealous and evil eyes. You know that's how Jesus died, you know that's how Julius Caesar died. I bet they were decent guys, I swear they remind me of me sometimes. I'm trying to be under your breast like peas and rice. You never get treated nice. Fool you once, that's fine, but you look dumb if you let them repeat it twice. 200 mil on the table, I hope I'm able to get this agreement signed. Told you I needed time, but really the truth is I don't believe in time. Feel like I've been here over 1,000 years, like since the medieval times. And I'm still just a cutthroat king, even though this is recent times. A man like that we're beefing with, but we don't do grieving time. Fuck teasing time, if I come inside you, it's breathing time. So much for idols, KMT with an eye roll. Knew that I made it when I had drivers holding my last name up in arrivals. Cinch might need vaccine when he see how this vid start going viral. If leaders dead and the matches there with grains in there like silos. The morning rain clouds up my window, I swear I feel like Dido. JAUM, how looks when man put you in a jam like typos. Negotiation asking for 20% of the company, that's my final. Realistic, the shit might M15 like I'm going through Tottenham High Road. If it's beef, I'll get that shade for bread and grease like I'm making gyros. Or I'm making gyros. So much for all these heroes. The numbers are good with me as long as it's calmer than 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Pass me a glass of the vino. If a girl try to take my Rolex, to buy some Valentino. I tell baby M what she did to the kid, that eyeliner like emo. She didn't rock my clothing line when we had one shirt to go with the jeans though. Now a man like me and Clint can afford those looks like Gran Torino.